Welcome back. Today we're making these delicious chocolate cheesecake cookies. So these are kind of a play on the pumpkin cheesecake cookies I made a little bit ago, and they're just as delicious. We're starting by combining our dry ingredients in a bowl. This is our flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. We want to whisk this together until everything is combined and there are no more clumps of cocoa powder in there. We're going to set this aside for the time being, and then we're going to cream together our butter and sugars in a large bowl. So I'm adding 1 stick of butter into my bowl. I'm going to mix it up until it's just kind of like light and creamy to make sure that our sugars are going to be, or have an easy time incorporating into that. And then we're adding in our light brown sugar and our granulated sugar. We're mixing this on a medium-high speed for about a minute or until our mixture becomes lighter in color and all those sugars are properly incorporated into our butter. Next, we're adding 1 large egg and a little bit of instant espresso or instant coffee dissolved in hot water. I know this sounds weird, but the coffee flavor really helps elevate the chocolate flavor of this cookie batter. So like, even if you don't love coffee, I still recommend adding it. It doesn't taste like coffee at all. It just makes these cookies taste absolutely delicious. I like to do a quick scrape around the sides and bottom of the bowl there with just a rubber spatula to make sure all of our butter is getting incorporated. And then once our mixture is smooth, we're going to slowly mix in our dry ingredients. You want to do this on a low speed because you're not trying to overwork your cookie dough. You're really just trying to mix just until you can't really see any streaks of flour like this. I'm scraping the sides of my bowl because I know that there are some dry ingredients stuck there, and I'm just going to kind of fold the dough with my rubber spatula until I can no longer see any of that flour. Next, I'm scooping about 2.5 tablespoons in my cookie scoop here, and I'm going to place this on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and we're going to chill it in the fridge for about an hour or two. While our cookie dough chills, we're going to work on our cheesecake filling. So we're just mixing together some room temperature cream cheese, granulated sugar, and vanilla. We want to mix until it's nice and smooth like this. Then we're going to scoop about a tablespoon onto another parchment-lined pan, and these are actually going to go in the freezer. They need to be in there for at least 45 minutes. The longer they're in there, the easier they are to stuff your cookies with, so you can make these in advance or overnight. I recommend wetting your hands before you flatten out your cookie dough like this. It helps prevent the cookie dough from sticking to your palms. And then once your cookie dough is flat, you're going to place that cheesecake dollop right in the middle, and then do your best just to wrap the cookie dough around the cheesecake filling. This can be a little bit challenging, but you just kind of want to work the dough around and try to seal off as much of that cheesecake as you can. Don't worry if you can still see little bits of cheesecake peeking through. Once you roll it out, it should be mostly covered, and honestly, once you toss it in that sugar, no one is going to see. So we're just tossing this in some granulated sugar, and we're going to place any bits where the cheesecake is poking out on the bottom of the cookie. No one is ever going to know that you even had a little bit of trouble rolling out these cookies. Don't worry. We're going to pop these in a 350-degree preheated oven for about 16 to 19 minutes. Then we're going to let them cool and dive right in. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want the recipe, it's linked in the video description below. And until next time, you guys, happy baking.